right, look who I have with me that just dropped in today. Colonel Doug Wheelock, KF5BOC.
That's correct.
People know Doug as N1ASS. That was on STS? Oh, no, Expedition. Expedition 25.
Expedition 25.
All right.
24 and 25 in 2010.
So we have Astronaut Colonel Doug Wheelock with us tonight. Just dropped in, and we're going to be with him tomorrow morning. He came to Memphis and is going to go down and see all the kids at St. Jude tomorrow and give a little presentation on space and cheer them up and show them what they can be when they grow up. So anyway, we don't have a lot of time tonight, but I've been talking to Doug about having a special appearance on our show on one Tuesday night. Now, Doug, you're going to Russia here pretty soon, right?
Yes, leaving the end of May, last week of May, for Russia. I'll be working in Star City, which is the once secretive city where the Russian government was training their cosmonauts, and now it's the Yuri Gagarin Cosmonaut Training Center. It's about 40 kilometers northeast of Moscow, and I'll be going over for a 6-month period of time, working as the NASA director over there for our crews that are flying on the Russian Soyuz.
Well, that's a cool job. Now, you're going to be doing it just a couple days after Dayton, and for all of our viewers out there, just remember, Doug's going to be with us at Dayton, so come by and see him. I think he's going to be with us Friday, and say hello to him. I know many of you have talked to Doug when he was up in the IIS. Now, so he's going to be with us in Dayton here in about 3 weeks, and then he's going to Russia. But Doug and I have been working up a deal. This is a special Tuesday night webcast. We're going to bring Doug in by Skype from Russia on a Tuesday night show. Now, here's the problem.
Which will be early Wednesday morning for
Here's the problem, guys. 8 o'clock when our show starts, that's about 4 o'clock in the morning in Russia. Okay, so Doug, I think Doug likes us. I think he may get up at that time. I don't know, but it's going to be 4 o'clock in the morning, and he's gonna Skype in, and we're gonna have him on the show one night, and it's going to be an exciting show. I know. Let's see, and then you're going to be there 6 months, and then you're going to be back. Mm-hmm. And Doug is now retired from the Army.
That's right.
You retired this past year?
I retired from the Army October 1st, 2012.
Oh, okay.
I returned. I did a little bit of flying in Afghanistan after I returned from my space mission. Came home from Afghanistan to retire. So I retired, and now but I've gone over to the civilian side of the astronaut corps. So I'm a civil servant now with the NASA Astronaut Corps in Houston.
Well, I tell you, Doug is so busy. He's traveling everywhere. We've been talking all day today about all the places he's been and all the places he's going to. And we got some wild stories. I got some really good stories, and we're going to let Doug tell those when we have him on our webcast. I'm sure the question is, Doug, when are you going to go back up? Do you have any ideas?
Well, I hope I'm kind of targeting the summer of 2019, so about 3 years from now. And I don't know yet if it'll be, I'm kind of hoping it's on one of our new commercial vehicles that we're building, either SpaceX or Boeing, sometime in 2019. If not, I may go back up on a Soyuz again, a Russian Soyuz. And so we'll see. But I'll certainly let you know.
Well, I was going to say, which way do you prefer to go up? Tell us real quick about your ride down in the Soyuz. Your first time to ride that thing down.
Excuse me.
How was it?
Yeah, the Soyuz capsule coming back is much different than the space shuttle. Is the only thing I really had to compare it to, and it was, to put it in a synopsis of the ride back home in a Soyuz capsule. It's like going over Niagara Falls in a barrel after they've lit the barrel on fire. It's kind of like that. So
And could you put maybe a car wreck with that or something?
Yes, and I'd heard it described as the re-entry and the descent and everything. I heard it described as a series of loud explosions followed by a really bad car crash. That's
a good way to.
And that was a good description as well.
Yeah. So, I forgot to do one thing, Doug. I was gonna put us in a different environment here. Oh
Okay.
man, let me find it for our viewers. I know they're gonna want to see this, and I think that's it right there. There we go. Now now we got Doug.
We're looking
Now
out
we
the
got
windows
him.
of the space shuttle.
We got him where we need. Now this is a space shuttle right here.
That's a space shuttle, and these windows that you see above Tom and I are actually the windows on the. When the shuttle was on the launch pad, they're the windows that you could see out down into the flame trench. Where I'm sitting right now is about where I was sitting on the space shuttle when I went in 2007, and that window was right above me, and I had mirrors on my wrist on the outside of my gloves. And as soon as those main engines lit on the space shuttle, I held those mirrors up to that window. And
you just lost your hands. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
So I'd hold my hands up, those mirrors up to that window above my head, and I could see right down into the flame trench behind the shuttle main engines. It was amazing.
So that's what the mirrors are for? Are they there to
the
help
mirrors
you see?
are also so you can, if you need to throw a switch behind you, you can we actually had little probes that we could use to reach a switch or a circuit breaker, and we can use the mirror to kind of guide us in. So.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm. I wore those wrist mirrors on my spacewalks as well.
Very
handy.
There
we go.
Here we go, Doug.
And
Now,
this is what happens. This is what happens to water in space. It just floats around.
It just floats around like this. So if you want water, you just grab it,
take a drink.
Yeah, and then just put it back out right there, huh? And when you get through, you just open the door, I guess, and throw it out, right?
That's
just
right.
Throw it out right there. Okay. All right. Well, Doug, we are so glad to have you here, and we're looking forward to having you on one of our Tuesday night shows. It'd be Wednesday morning show for you. Mm-hmm. The sun might not even be up. What time does the sun come up over there?
Well, it depends on what time of year. Now during the summer is actually the sun stays up pretty long time over there. So 4 o'clock in the morning, it might still be coming up.
I have been in the Netherlands a number of times, and I was amazed when I would first started going there that I'd go to bed in a hotel and I'd open the curtains at 3 o'clock in the morning, and the sun would still be shining. So maybe the sunlight will be up. And is there any view? You're going to have the same office or hotel or apartment or whatever?
Yeah. So we have excuse me. We actually have small cottages over there where the crews live, and the director. I live in this very small cottage, kind of. I wouldn't call it the forest, but we're kind of on the edge of a large forest expanse that goes to the east of Moscow. So you feel like you're out in the country. It's actually quite nice.
So is this cottage reserved for you, the same one every time?
That's right. Yeah.
So you have a permanent office over there.
I have a permanent office there, and I already know the bedroom where I'm going to sleep, and the kitchen where I'm going to prepare my meals, and ready to go.
What kind of food do you get over there? I've never been to Russia. What kind of food do you eat?
It's interesting where they have markets now very similar to ours. Of course, a lot of their staples are root vegetables. They have a lot of beets and rutabaga and onions and carrots and things like that, things that grow in the ground during the growing season there. And you can find decent meat and at the markets, and bread. Their bread is wonderful. So,
well, Doug, again, thank you for dropping by for this quick little announcement about our show. We don't know when it's going to happen, but it's coming soon. So people just stay tuned.
Awesome. Thanks, Tom.
All right. Thank you.